I'm Jason from TEDx Taipei.
Richard Xu from Shanghai.
Haley Johnston from Yokohama.
Samantha Ray from TEDx Beijing.
Anthony Willoughby from Tokyo.
William Olesiera from Kenya.
Josephine from TEDx Shanghai.
Chloe from Shanghai.
James from TEDx Beijing.
Philippe from Tokyo.
Laura from TED.
My name is Kai. I'm from TEDx Yue.
Tony Ye from TEDx Guangzhou.
Todd from TEDx Tokyo.
Kevin from TEDx Taipei.
John from Montreal via Tokyo.
I'm Patricia from TEDxGreatWall. Yay!
Trick to sustaining when you're walking uphill or climbing is small steps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're on the Great Wall, aren't we? Today we're simply getting together, getting to know each other as a small group of 20. And then tomorrow we have another 80 people coming in. And they'll be giving a number of different speeches and talking about what their world without walls is.
No walls.
Tomorrow's TEDx Great Wall. All the organizers of TEDx events around the region have a team building exercise, I guess, because we're trying to figure out what to do with TEDx in the region and the future of TEDx in Asia.
It's hardly ever this clear.
This is the first TEDx Organizers gathering, workshop. It couldn't be in a better place and it couldn't be in a better moment in time, but it is really going to be up to you guys to try to figure out what does that mean in your region? How do you connect those dots and how do you leverage what we've created as a very flexible platform but with a fairly powerful brand, create what could be possible. It's really about sharing ideas and it's about putting ego aside and open sourcing the whole concept and really embracing learning in the fundamental way. And if we can expose the youth of today to some of these ideas that we're talking about in some of the TED Talks, I think they'll grow up to be a whole different kind of thinker.
Whenever we go off to Africa with William and we bring people there, what we ask people to do is sort of draw how do they see their territory, because everybody sees a different picture. Really, what is a barrier? What are those barriers? And what I thought, if you were willing to try it, is for everybody really to go away, find a quiet spot on the wall and think about what could TED, TEDx, TED, you, anything else, what could you become? So is that a challenge that you'd like to try?
Sure.
Willing to try that? Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Have a couple
lovely.
of pens, off you go.
So I kind of drew kind of a spiral going out.
TEDx 38!
TEDx Organizers.
TEDx Great Wall. Great to be here.
Draw all the pines, all the branches.
I was often asking, where is the Great Wall? And two people standing side by side would simultaneously point in different directions.
If you can make organisations smarter, help them learn quicker, they will sooner come to the realisation that things like sustainability make sense for them from a corporate and a business perspective.
How can we change the system? How can we come from a top-down approach and radically change the system we live in?
Desertification, cholera, plague, and dehydration, infant death. These new worlds and words were suggesting that the choices to be made in those worlds were rather different from the choices that I could see in my world.
So after we educated about 50,000 people around the world, that was our staff strength at that time in 2003, we then started to sort of set our sights at something greater. And we said, what else can we do?
What the environmental movement has done is wonderful. It really today, if you see someone going down the street in a Hummer, what's the first thing you think about that person driving the Hummer, right? Bad. And think about what you ate for lunch today. I saw a lot of you chose most of the salad, so good on you.
You need to get out and type text, tweet, tube, Skype, blog, and break down the walls of conflict with communication.
Be sure of what you are doing yourself before you can tell someone else what to do.
Who has been playing video games in the last 10 years? The main objective of the game designer who is going to design the game TED is actually to raise awareness, get people inspired, and encourage action.
You might have a bit of resistance to this, but if you just close your eyes and just put your hands out like this and reach out to the person sitting next to you and hold their hand. Okay, well, or behind or whatever. Look into that other person's eyes. When Shakespeare said that eyes are the window of the soul, he wasn't kidding. 97% of communication is non-verbal. You know nothing about me, but you will all have made a judgment, because that's what we do to one another. We judge one another and then we act accordingly. Clara?
We had an event for all the TEDx organizers in Asia, and it's the first time that we've gathered together a community of organizers from one region across the world. And it was a really powerful, inspirational day where people really talked about how they could bring down barriers and change the conversation and spread great ideas. And it was a truly exciting day, and I think it's going to be the foundation of what is possible in different regions of the world to use the TEDx platform to open up the conversation and see things from different people's perspectives. But I just want to say thank you to Anthony, Patricia, and this amazing team for just having the vision and the inspiration for making this happen and bringing you all here today. So thank you.
We would like to give each of you about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour as we get up on the wall, just to go and find somewhere quiet and just maybe think and reflect a bit of what's been going on today. What are some of those walls that you would like to take back and break through?
Another way to there?
Okay, everybody.
And so I feel privileged to be here.
As Matthew, the Harrow said,
More people on the back of the wall there behind, please. Here would be better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey, hello there, thanks. Yeah! Sally. 偷偷要拍一张照。拜拜。Yes. Walk on the fire.